Have you ever faced a challenge that seemed absolutely impossible? A giant problem that made you feel small and powerless? Well, today we're diving into a story about exactly that, and how a young boy with incredible faith took on an actual giant. A long, long time ago, the nation of Israel was in a serious standoff. Their enemies, the Philistines, had a secret weapon, a monstrous warrior named Goliath. This guy was over 9 feet tall. Imagine a basketball hoop, but bigger, and covered in bronze armor, carrying a spear the size of a weaver's beam. Every single day, he would march out and taunt the Israelite army. He'd bellow, "Send out your best champion. If he beats me, we'll be your slaves. But if I win, you'll serve us." As you can imagine, the Israelite soldiers were paralyzed with fear. No one, not even the king, dared to step forward. This went on for 40 agonizing days. But then a young shepherd boy named David arrived at the camp. He was just there to drop off some lunch for his older brothers. When he heard Goliath's arrogant shouts, mocking not just the army but their God, something ignited inside him. He wasn't afraid, he was angry. He turned to the soldiers and said, "Who does this guy think he is, defying the armies of the living God? I'll go and fight him." Everyone was stunned. King Saul called for David and said, "You can't be serious. You're just a kid." This man has been a warrior since he was your age. But David had a quiet confidence that came from experience. He explained, "Your Majesty, when I'm watching my father's sheep, I've fought off both a lion and a bear to protect them. The same Lord who saved me from the paws of the lion and the bear will save me from this Philistine." Seeing his unshakable faith, King Saul agreed. He tried to give David his own royal armor, but it was way too big and clumsy for the young shepherd. David took it off. Instead, he walked towards the stream, picked up 5 smooth stones, put them in his shepherd's bag, and with his trusty sling in hand, he went to face the giant. When Goliath saw this young boy approaching with nothing but a staff and a sling, he roared with laughter. "Am I a dog," he sneered, "that you come at me with sticks? Come here, and I'll feed your flesh to the birds of the air and the beasts of the field." But David's reply echoed across the valley with a power far greater than Goliath's. He shouted back, "You come against me with a sword, a spear, and a javelin, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty, the God of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This very day the Lord will hand you over to me, and the whole world will know that there is a God in Israel." Then David did something incredible. He didn't wait. He ran straight towards the giant. As he ran, he placed one of those smooth stones into his sling, swung it around his head with all his might, and let it fly. The stone shot through the air and struck Goliath right in the middle of his forehead. It sank deep into his skull, and the giant crashed to the ground, face down. The battle was over in an instant. The mighty Philistine army, seeing their champion fall, turned and fled in terror. This story isn't just about a slingshot. It's about facing the giants in our own lives, whether it's fear, doubt, a difficult situation, or a challenge that seems unbeatable. David teaches us that it's not about our size or our strength. It's about the size of our faith and the courage to stand up for what's right. With faith, even the smallest among us can conquer the biggest giants. What's a giant you're facing today? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if this story inspired you, please give this video a like and subscribe for more. See you next time.